Do you know, I've worked with the Princess Royal, Her Royal Highness Princess Anne, on a number of events, and I have to say, don't mind telling you this, chums, between you and I, it's always nerve-wracking, but in a good thing. You know, the thing about the Princess Royal is she works to precise times, she knows exactly what she's doing, and everybody around her needs to be of that level. She's not nasty, not unkind, not cruel. She's a wonderful lady, very sweet, very encouraging, but you know, the sort of thing you want to do your best for them, you know, the sort of thing. I remember walking into the makeup room once, and of course the makeup was all sealed off, and I said, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realise you were having your slap done. And she came back to me and she said, is the slap all right, Neil? Totally breaking the ice in case I was worried about whether, you know, she'd offended me or whatever. Just a nice lady. So it's nice to be able to share some positive news with you about something that apparently she's not too keen on. As ever, let me explain. Morning, nice to see you, chums. Thank you so much for joining me today, and lovely to have your company. We'll have a lovely wave and a beautiful sunshiny day here in the very heart of the United Kingdom. You're keeping well? I'm not so bad, thank you. Yes, by the way, I always like to share this. My jam's just run out. Yes, I get mine from Lidl. It's very nice, very thick, not runny, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm not precious. The thing what I find odd about the Meghan jam, I've not got any, I certainly wouldn't buy any, but I've seen a lot of the influencers on social media, I think TikTok mainly, and it does look really watery. You like a chunky jam, don't you? Yes, at least 1 or 2 strawberries dropping on the bread. Yes, I know. Well, I'd love to know your thoughts. If you could and it was reduced, would you buy it? Let's just leave it there. Something that should be celebrated, of course, is this particular lady. But like a lot of ladies of a certain age, well, you know, they're a little bit too shy to do it. In August, on August the 15th no less, Her Royal Highness the Princess Royal, Princess Anne, will celebrate her 75th birthday. Now behind the scenes I can tell you that His Majesty the King very nicely said, you know, would you like a party, big event, that sort of stuff. Now remember, and I say this nicely, good friend of mine, Tom Parker Bowles, of course, the son of the Queen, Queen Camilla, told me that Camilla was less than thrilled by the fact that she had a front page cover, even though the photographs were taken by Catherine, the Princess of Wales, on Country Life. She said, they look nice and everything, but you know, I'm 75. I don't necessarily want the world to know. When you're in the public eye, the public know. The Princess Royal will be 75, but apparently said, I don't really want the focus on me, I'm not interested, you know. The nice news is that apparently, and I think this is very sweet, Mike Tyndall, yes, a nice Mike from Wakefield, a true Yorkshireman with a bit of Yorkshire grit, is basically organising a very nice private party for her. And I find this really sweet because clearly she does want to celebrate something, but doesn't want a lot of fuss. And according to a very well-placed source, there's going to be a few surprises. Think this is your life, right? I'll leave that there. And I think that's really sweet. And I just really wanted to highlight this to all of us out there that, you know, in a sense, but particularly ladies, and we all have this problem, that, you know, you get to a certain age and you think, oh, I don't want to celebrate, no, you know. But it's a joy, you know, we should be grateful, particularly if you have any health, even if you don't have full health, but you're still here, you're enjoying life, it's about being vibrant, still in the moment. We should be grateful to reach these milestones rather than thinking, oh, no, I've reached this. Now, I can be honest with you, chums, I am dreading reaching 40. And from what end? How dare you? But you know, but the thing is, every age is a blessing. You just don't realise it at the time. And let's be honest, and I throw this out there, including yourself, Mom, who I know watches this channel, the Princess Royal. If you could go back to a younger age, what would it be and what would the reason be for? Would it be like your wedding day, you know, something that you graduated from, or simply just being 21 again, carefree, bit of money in your pocket and in the midst of enjoying life? I'd love to know, and I'll pass them all on to the Princess Royal. Neil Sean in the very heart of Yorkshire.